Welcome to Vintage Coin Op Restorations and one of our latest projects. Here we have one of my favorite machines of all time, Evans 1948 Batascore. Absolutely incredible machine, and I will tell you that as we get further into it, but let's do a quick walk around. As I'm looking at it, it looks like it's all original. And original paint. If not, someone very talented has rubbed some of the color in and has done a very, very good job trying to keep it all original. Though I do see some of this gold might have been retouched up. Again, done very, very well. I can see right there somebody tried to touch up the white, and they did a good job, but got a little bit of that white on the gold. But for everybody hope they realize that these machines were not made to be perfect, to make them look, they're supposed to look exciting to play and attract people, but if they made a smudge or a overspray, they didn't stop or go back to fix it. This was about one thing. These machines were made to make money. And every one of these games were basically some sort of a gambling machine. Somehow, if you get a certain amount of points, you could win a free game or your money back, or sometimes you win, more than just one game. You win two games, that means you got your double, you got your nickel times two. So, we'll come around the back here. Again, nothing's been sanded. Very, very nice. You don't come across them like this. I've done this machine several times and it's always been in pieces and a lot of work. But here again, someone did do some repair work because that's all like fill putty, but we'll take care of all of that. Now the right side of the cabinet definitely has been in the sun. It has been cooked. This Cherokee orange red has been oxidized and has lost its brilliance. The finish on this side is basically gone. I don't see really any residue. There's no shine whatsoever on it. It is completely gone. And as we come around the front, now in the front's a little different story. You can see around the original lock, especially underneath where your leg would be, there's the original color. And someone did go over this front. Paint, it looks more like a paint, and repainted it. There was probably, I know for a fact there's a graphic right here in the front that should be a little man playing baseball. Let me come around to this. Oh, open the door here, take a quick look inside in a minute. Let's go around to the right side. Now the right side, again, you see it nice and strong colors. I don't see a finish on this side either, but you can tell somebody went over this and oversprayed it to make it look like it was all original, but done very nice. I'm not gonna nitpick too much over that. Overall, it's been touched up on this side also, but really, really good condition. A little overspray over here, yeah. So maybe not all original paint. I guess I have to take that back, but the cabinet is in a very good shape. Now as we come around to the side here, left side glass has a spider crack, and that's easily replaced. The play field has also been, I think this has definitely been repainted. I could see brush strokes in the finish. But again, it's been done very well to keep it looking original, kind of imperfect, because none of these were perfect. The stencil kind of gives it away. You wouldn't, I don't think they would have, you know, stencil. No one's putting a stencil on a machine. These were all silk screened. So that's something that we have to think about. And we have the White Sox as our pitcher. Probably came from Chicago here. And who do we have for, I'm not sure who this guy is there, but obviously the guy who restored this or touched it up, he was a Sox fan. Well, inside, well, here you can see it had more than 30 plays, so that's been disabled or it just got stuck after a while, because it's either that or it completely turned over. We'll have to find out to see if it actually is working. That'd be a lot of plays on a game to have this counter, if it's still working, to be completely turned over. Let's come over to the side. Well, looking inside the machine, we do have all its original parts. Nothing out of the ordinary. But I can see that somebody up here actually, they replaced this motor. It happens, especially on this machine. Over time, the motor goes. So I believe that is the correct motor. But you can see the new wiring back there. However, I do not know what this electric cord is. It's done in the period cloth, and I just don't know where it plugs into. So that'll be something to figure out. It might be I couldn't tell you what that's for. But inside, it's got some goodies here, some little telltale signs of some nuts, some screws. I'm not sure where they all go. The locks have been drilled out a couple times, because I see a lot of parts of locks mechanism here. Let's see what this one's here. Well, that one had a key at one time. We see a lot of balls to the machine. That could be just from moving it of some sort. Yeah, you can see the counter has been either disconnected or a new one put in there, because they didn't have heat shrink tubing in the 50s. So there's another ball sitting over here. But I did coin it up, and it's playing. I got a little fine tuning still to do here, though. The man's hand and that whole pin thing needs to be cleaned up. They shouldn't be sticking out that far. The backdrop, however, is in very, very nice shape. You got to remember that this picture, and why I think it's one of the greatest games, is on all the baseball games, typically the pitcher, if it had one, there'd be a little flap that came out from underneath a playfield. But in this one, this little man not only pitches the ball, it throws it overhand. It is throwing it overhand in the air, and you have to hit it with a mechanical bat. The bat is not actuated by a coil, so depending on how fast you pull it, will tell you exactly, how high and what kind of angle you're going to get. But as you can see right now, this is as far as I can go. It should go more than, let's say, horizontal here, or at a 90, because right now, if you can see, if the pitcher pitched the ball, it would basically go way to the right. And there might be a simple fix. Something's preventing it from going all the way, and we'll have to figure that out. And as I look right here, you can see that thinks something is either bent or something, because that should, let me see. Yeah, something's locking this thing up here. Let's see if I can manually do it. Okay, I see it. Manually it will go, and maybe during gameplay you're not supposed to be able to well, I take that back. It should be working. Again, it's just probably an adjustment that we'll have to do, but in the meantime, let's just kind of coin it up and see what this guy does. I have the plate out. No, that didn't do anything. Well, let's give it a go. We're going to put our nickel in. And underneath this machine, I will push it in. Starts the game. While I edited it, was able to fix a handle. So now we got a full stroke here. It's not going to last long because there's the handle stripped, but let's see what we can do. Look at this guy. Picks up a ball and throws it at us. Now I'm going to try to hit it for real now. A little delayed here. Come on. We can do better than this. Oh boy, there you go. That was a little better. Foul ball. Foul ball again. Come on. Ah. Not nearly as easy as it looks. It's a tough one. Yeah, extremely tough game. It's all eye and hand coordination. I think younger kids would just kind of walk away from it because it is a very hard game to play. But an adult will sit here and actually try to hit that home run on the backfield up there. It's got a long way to go. We got a lot of fine tuning on this thing so we can actually get that ball up in the air. Right now, I think it's maybe tilted a little bit low, and on top of it, I can see the bat's cracked. And someone put a piece of rubber on it, and they've probably squashed it, so it's cracked, and even at that angle, that ball will just kind of go in the opposite direction.